Happy Sunday. I'm doing that thing where you probably shouldn't be going out to meet with people, but I'm going to be, even though I have work to do. Because I'm here, so why not? Yeah, we're going to Battambang Bang Resort for some dinner, maybe some swimming. It'll be a good time. Then I'll come back and do my work. That's what I'm telling myself. Hello, I'm back from the resort. I didn't go swimming. I just put my feet in the water and then had some really good dinner. And I'm like kind of not regretting going out, but I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want my Sunday to look like. Just like trying to figure it out, especially now that school is starting tomorrow, which does not feel like it should be starting tomorrow, but it is. Everything is just so odd. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, but I should sit down and at least get my head around what's happening this week and finish up some chores I have here. Happy first day of school. Today is Monday, first day of school. Went really well. Saw my kids for the hour. I feel like even though an hour goes by really quick, I feel like we did quite a lot in the hour. So they kind of just came in and they were so excited to see each other. So we just kind of, I don't know, walked around and talked to each other. And then we got like a group photo. And then we did like my calendar routine that I had. That way I can start doing that on the videos and they'll get used to that. And then when they come in person, hopefully I'll be able to have students lead it. And then we did, my goodness, I'm trying to think what we did. Like we did the calendar and then we did, I like to call it silly names. I take all the kids' names and I write them up and then I do a letter. And what I do is like we do the letter sounds. So like today was Z and C. Those are just the ones I picked. So we did Z, Z, and then we put that Z in front of everybody's name. So like, for example, instead of Fred, we would say Zred. Mary would be Zeri. So we did that with all their names for those letters. And then we did an all about me paper. So just like this one here. And I had all the kids do that, which was really great because I was able to see, okay, who's able to write on their own, who prefers to do just the pictures, and kind of get a little bit of sense of their writing skills just from that. And then I had them do their numbers. This was something I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to have time to have them do, but we had time, so I was grateful. And I'm really glad I did it because it was really good to see who could write their numbers, how far they could get, and where they're kind of struggling what. We are here, first day of school, we are back, we are going, teacher life has begun, right? And it's kind of exciting. It was nice when they came in. I felt not necessarily nervous, like not as nervous as I felt in the past, but I just felt unsure about what to expect. And they came in and it was just like, yes, like they just clicked of like, we are in class, this is what we do. And I just clicked of, I'm a teacher, this is what I do. It's just amazing how those things just fall into place. And part of me is like, oh, it's because I've been teaching for 5 years. And then part of me is like, no, I think that's just a natural teacher thing to do. There's flies everywhere. It's rainy season, so it's been really cloudy and rainy. But it also means it's really humid, and I feel like there's a ton more flies and a lot more mosquitoes because it's just water everywhere. Oh, the bugs, the heat, and the humidity. Those three things. I don't know if I'll get used to that. Like the language, the like scenery, all of that, fine. But the bugs, the heat, the humidity is something else. But I love you still, Cambodia. Love you still. I am feeling so overwhelmed. Oh my goodness. There's just so many things I want to do, but I don't know what would be good and what would actually turn out okay on video. Plus, I'm trying to think ahead because next week we start meeting with kids. I want to make sure I have plans for that too. It's a lot, but you know, this is how first week of school usually feels, just like a ton of stuff. And I know tons of other teachers are feeling overwhelmed as well. So we're all in the same boat. But, oh my goodness, it's a lot. Okay, so, I live close to where I work, right? I'm on kind of an enclosed campus, and we or they just had like their first COVID case. And at first it was like, okay, we have that, we're gonna quarantine, solve that issue. And then they realized it's a lot bigger than what they thought. So whole campus is just gone on lockdown, like just right now. And now I'm like, us teachers are still kind of expected, because most of us do live on the campus, to get our packets and videos, and we are still able to do those. So right now I'm trying to decide if I should continue to put together these packets or give myself a little bit of a break and do them tomorrow. But tomorrow I also need to do my videos. Just still feels like a lot of work. And I don't know if I'm in the right headspace to continue for today. I might just do it tomorrow, because I don't know, getting that news, you're like, ugh, gosh, this is hard. And what's interesting is like, I haven't felt this way in like over a year or so. Like this feels like beginning of COVID kind of feeling. I mean, a little bit more because this is their first COVID case here. Like they have gone a year and a half of having nothing. And so now they have something, so it feels like everything is just in crisis mode, go, go, go. So feeling that way of beginning of COVID, when everything shut down, just brings you back a little bit, and you're like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm doing okay right now. I haven't been tested yet, so we'll see how that happens. But I think I'm just gonna leave my classroom and go home. I do need to get my laundry, and then there's other things I need to do at home, so it's fine. But for now, I'm just gonna leave the classroom. Give myself a little bit of a break. Plus it's 4 o'clock, and I said I wanted to be gone by 4 o'clock anyways. Yeah, what a Thursday. Whew, what a Thursday. Hello, happy Friday. This has been one hell of a first week of school. My goodness, let me tell ya. Today I have to get packets ready for Monday. We're still gonna be able to do packet pickup stuff, so parents will just come outside and do a contactless packet pickup. I feel like it's a very weird time. I'm like, when will I ever go back to a normal first week of school? Does that even exist anymore? But yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm in my classroom. Luckily, I'm still able to go from my home to my classroom and all of that. And yeah, just kind of a work day, a work Friday. Hopefully I can get done by 4 and I'll have to be here late, but we'll see how the day goes. We just never know. You never know during COVID what happens. It's a surprise. All right, see you later. Hello. So I had a parent bring me, and a student bring me some salt and vinegar chips and a huge Carmelo chocolate bar. And then the kids made some cards for me, which was super sweet. So I really appreciated that. They brought it out to our front gate, and I went and got it. And it was just really great because those are my 2 favorite things. Salt and vinegar chips, the Carmelo Cadbury, so good. Made me feel really good. Well, it's 4 o'clock. I'm still at school, but I got bubble tea. Okay, I'm not here alone. Me and the 3rd grade teacher, she's my roommate too. She was like, I'm gonna order bubble tea because it's Friday and we need something to celebrate the first week of school. Happy Sunday. I'm doing the one thing I said I would never do. I had 2 rules with being a teacher. One is that I would not work Friday night. So past 4 o'clock, it just wouldn't work. Do any schoolwork at home, at work, whatever. The other thing was I would not come into my school building on a weekend. And yet, here I am on a Sunday, all because of that really big to-do list back there. Hello. So I was sitting here working on some planning stuff, and usually I watch YouTube videos while I was doing it, and I really enjoy watching travel YouTube videos, and it just dawned on me that I have spent past 2 years sitting in my room back in the States watching these YouTube videos of YouTube travelers and thinking to myself, wow, I so wish I could be like that. And then I was watching it right now, and I was just like, oh man, it just seems so nice to be able to go somewhere and travel and experience new things. Like, that's just amazing. And I was starting to get like jealous of these people. Usually I'm just like inspired and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'll add that to my list of places to go and things. But this time I just felt this like weird sense of jealousy. Then I was like, Mary, what do you have to be jealous about? You are in another country. You are currently in Cambodia, experiencing all of the amazing things Cambodia has to offer. Like, excuse me, girl, what do you think you're doing? It was just, and it still is just so strange to think about. Like, I am in a whole other country, and I was feeling pretty down this week. I was like, man, because of COVID, like I can't do all the other things that like people keep telling me that were available pre-COVID, but like just the fact that I was able to get here was like a miracle almost. Like, this is awesome. This is so cool. And not to sound super cheesy or that, but it really was all because I just kind of said yes to God, and he had this opportunity of teaching here. And I'm like, wow, this is actually super cool. Like, it's hard, don't get me wrong, but like, I am in a whole other country doing a whole other set of things I never thought I'd be able to do. That's awesome. And I get to like live here and really experience it. Like, these people are here, like what I'm watching right now is Kinging It, and they just went to Barcelona and they're there for 11 days, which is awesome. But like, they gotta like, you kind of jam pack your stuff. Like, you get to experience that country for a little bit, but I'm like in it. Like, I get to live this country and I've already done it for a good month. That is just so cool. I am taking things for granted that I didn't even think I would be. So, little perspective shift for you here. If you're thinking, wow, my life is boring and all these other things are so much cooler, change your perspective, right? Like, just start looking at the amazing things that you get to do. Because even if you're just like in the States or in another country, like the same country that you were born in and you've lived there your whole life, you probably still get to do amazing things that other people don't get to do. And that's so cool. But it takes a lot to be able to like say that and then realize it and really appreciate it, right? Like, that gratitude. Whew, I'm feeling very thankful and also just pretty jazzed that I'm in a new country. Like, I've done some awesome things so far, and I'm still get to do amazing things because I'm here for so much longer. Like, oh my goodness. Life is grand. Y'all, life is grand. Don't take it for granted, right? All those cheesy things. YOLO. Live every day like it's your last. All of it. I'm feeling it all right now. Today's gonna be a good day. Even though I'm here in my classroom, I said I wasn't gonna do this. Today's still gonna be a great day. Happy Monday. We had our packet pickup this morning, so me and another teacher who live here in the base took it outside to the outside front gate, and then another set of teachers who live outside were standing out there helping deliver packets to parents. They just came and picked up, dropped off. Pretty simple, social distance, mask, alcohol spray, all of that good stuff. And then the packets are just being left outside just to make sure there's nothing on them. Okay, just did a workout class in my classroom. That was kind of nice because it's nice and cool in here, so I didn't sweat nearly as much as I do when I'm outside. Our fitness instructor or coach decided to do an online class since we're in quarantine, so that was really helpful, and I really appreciated that. Just to have the time just to kind of stretch, move my body a bit. Didn't want to lose that because I was getting in a good rhythm of working out every day, almost every day. All right, so I'm gonna head home, take it easy tonight, and then get back to work tomorrow. But it's just kind of the pattern. Come to school, do my work, go back home because that's all I'm allowed to do right now. Oh, COVID, you make things so hard, but if I got through it last year, I can get through it again this year. I don't want to do it, but I'm hoping it won't be for that long. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna head home. This workout class gave me some endorphins. I think that's why I'm so happy right now. I wasn't feeling this way a while ago. Oh man, I gotta go. All right, well, I'm heading home. I was not gonna stay this late. It's like 5 o'clock, but it was raining so hard, and I think it's just about stopped now, so I'm gonna head home, but I'm gonna be walking through some major swamps here. Oh yeah, my feet are about to get real wet. I even cuffed my pants, so that way I wouldn't get super wet. But I have my umbrella. Here we go. I also got invited to an engagement celebration. However, I can't go because I'm in quarantine. I can't leave my facility, so that's sad. But thank you to the person that invited me. I was really hoping I could make it, but that's okay. I've decided to drink some coffee, kick my butt into gear, and get some work done this morning. I'm back to sweating profusely. It's hot outside, and I've been outside a couple times today. It's like 3 o'clock, and I've just done nothing. I went out to pick up printing from one of the gates. The girl brought me bubble tea, which I saved in my refrigerator until now, and then had to go outside again to pick up groceries that were delivered at a gate too. So I'm just like really sweaty, and it was a lot of waiting for those things. So it kind of, I don't know, I just didn't get what I wanted to get done. And Happy Friday! I can kind of take this off for a second. There's nobody here. Happy Friday. I'm going to take care of some laundry that I put up while I was working. It's been a pretty productive morning. I'm just gonna walk on over, put my laundry out. It's pretty sunny out today, so I think it should dry. I just did some white shirts. I had a bunch of them I wanted to bleach to keep them white. So, yeah. It's like one of those days where I wish I could just sit out in the sun, but it gets way too hot, way too fast, so we're not doing that. Yeah, someone just had texted me, they're like, work hard today and rest well tomorrow. That's what we're doing this Friday. We're working hard so we can rest well tomorrow. Hello. Okay, so did not get nearly any, okay, I did do some stuff today, but I did not get as much done as I wanted to. Did some filming and then rushed and got these packets done. Currently at kind of our outside gate because this is how we're doing a packet drop-off. Not to parents right now. This one is just to a teacher who lives on the outside of the gate so she can drop it off to parents. So we have our table here with our packets. I think this is her. She's gonna come collect them from us. And me and Mary are also waiting here for a pizza. Woohoo! All right, our pizza came like right after we dropped off our packets. Oh, I'm so excited. Here we go. We're gonna open it. Ooh! Yep. Oops. And then I think this is like a roll, pizza roll. Yes. And we got salad, you know, gotta be a little healthy. Ooh.
And we have to add the goodness.
Yeah, it has all these extra bits. This was a rainbow salad, a Queen's with the soda. Yeah! And we have ice cream for later. Oh. This is what teachers do on Friday nights.
Yes.
Live it up.
You live in a foreign country.